Hey guys, this is Killer Dave here with a Redstone tutorial on how to get villagers into a minecart. Now, if you've been playing the game for a while, you'll remember that getting villagers into minecarts used to be really easy. You just put a minecart down with a villager in the way, and you just pushed them into it. But as you can see now in 1.9, they've made it so it just runs into him and stops. Now this is also true if he is like on the side of the block. This also used to work in 1.8. You just push him, but now it just runs into him. So the easy way to do it in survival now, this is a good tip also, but not the point of the video, is if he's standing in the middle of a rail, you just put a cart underneath him. That'll pick him up and then he's in the cart. Now, this is good, but we want to know if there's a way to do this, automatically with redstone. Now, another way you can get him without having to put it underneath him directly is if you have another guy and you push him in to the cart. So you have to push him straight in, and then there he goes. So this doesn't always work. So if you, for instance, set up like just a water stream that fell onto a cart, and the guy fell in, it doesn't always work, and sometimes he'll fall in, but he won't fall into the cart. So this isn't good. This isn't what we want. So I've come up with this little redstone design over here, guys, and what it does is there's a villager in here, and when the redstone button is pressed, you can see it dispenses a minecart up here and powers this rail, and then it retracts this piston. Now originally I decided to put just glass here where this extended piston is up top, but when you press the button the minecart won't go through, so that's why this piston has to be here. You press it and it goes through. Now guys, this even works. The reason I put this here, you think it's not necessary, but this also works for baby villagers. So if we summon in a baby villager real quick, you can see him standing there. If I press this button, it also picks up him. So it's really awesome design. It's pretty compact and it works reliably. I've yet to have it not work. So let's get on building this, guys, and I'll show you how to do it. All you need is a 3x5 area. So let's start off by putting the dispenser right here. So you just put that facing up, and then you put a repeater into that, and then this is your input block. So you can put your button on here. The other thing you can do, guys, is if you wanted, you could probably set it up with an easy tripwire. So make like a tripwire hook and put it here. That would also work, and it would make it so it would be able to automatically detect when a villager falls in, but this one just uses a button because it's simple enough. So what you have to do now, guys, is you put a redstone torch on here, block on top of that, redstone torch here, block on top of that, and a redstone torch here. Now that is what powers the piston. So the next thing we have to do is we have to go up, we have to grab ourselves a powered rail, and you put the powered rail on top of here, and then you put a normal rail up here, and then you break that rail. So that is so we get this nice slope, guys, and then we put a block of iron here. Now I use glass, but you don't have to use glass. I just did this so you could see what was going on. So then we put glass on all sides of it like this, and then you put one block of glass here in the front. So now what you have to do is put your piston here just like that, and then I put rails down here. Not like that. I put rails down there, but you don't have to. You can just go like this. But there you go. That is the entire thing done. So now, if we go over here and grab a villager spawn egg, you can see that it spawns in. And when you press the button, oh wait, you gotta put some minecarts in there. Let's just put some minecarts. So once you do that, you just press this button, and there you go. So that's how you can do it. So what you could do is you have your villager breeder or whatever. It could automatically be putting the guys in with a water stream and then just firing it off. And the other thing I tested, guys, is if there's multiple villagers in here, it also works. So you can see it picks up one, and then it picks up the other. So it doesn't matter if you have multiple villagers, it will work. So that is the whole design, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's useful in some of your builds. thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, think about leaving a like, and if you haven't already and you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be releasing videos more soon. So see you next time. Alright guys, and really quick, just as a little proof of concept, you can see I've added a little, tripwire hook system, so very similar to the design over there, except all it has is a little bit of delay. So that when a villager falls through, it has a little delay before it spits everything out and turns everything on. But otherwise, it's a very similar design. So you can see if we summon in a villager here, he'll get pushed over in a water stream, and then he'll trip this tripwire, fall down, and off he goes. So as you can see, it works very, very, very reliably. I have yet to see it happen, so I want to say it works 100% of the time, but I'm sure someone will make it and it won't quite work. So here it is, just quick proof of concept that it can also be done automatically. So you could hook this up to like a infinite village breeder and all that, so when they grow up they come out here, fall down, all that. So there you go, that's how it goes. Very easy. I'll just float around here so you can look at this. It's very similar. Again, it's just two repeaters are really the big difference. That's just so there's a little bit of delay in between the activation of the tripwire and that. Otherwise, this would spit out it spit it out too quickly, because this needs to spit out the minecart when they are standing there. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and that you can use this in whatever builds you make, but that's it.